Hello everyone, welcome to my stream, Forbidden Gods Web3 channel gaming, or Forbidden Gods 514 on my Twitch channel. Hello everyone, I'm glad you're here in Forbidden Gods Web3 gaming or Forbidden Gods 514. So today we're gonna talk about 5 budget tech that I found on the last weekend ranking tournament of God Unchained that I found for you today, the Monday, 11 December of 2023. The first player that we talk is question mark, unknown player. The ID is 1760086. The rank of the player is 9, and the win rate of the deck is 61.9. The deck name is Tempodat. The price I discovered when I was seeing it was $33.78 USD. So let's see what we have inside of the Zombie Tempo deck over here. The price dropped to $32.84 USD. Very interesting and good for that. The creator have 61.9 percentage of win rate, but the overall is 65.4 percentage of win rate on 52 match. So the creator need to maybe gain more strategy, maybe. So let's see what we have inside of the neutral card side over here. We have Skeletal Uplight, a good order set card that is a creature, 1 strength, 2 health, and costs 1 mana. Have armor 1. The armor 1 is damage reduction of 1. So that means if you do 3 damage to him, you kill it, but if you do 2 damage, you deal 1 damage to him only. So it's really a good defender, Skeletal Uplight. I'll use it a lot of time on War deck for boost this creature with Deadly Arsenal that will be 2 mana for a creature that is a 1/2 boosted +2/+1, so become a 3/3 for 2 mana and 1 armor. Very interesting and not expensive. The next card in the neutral card is a welcome set neutral card, a Vanguard Axewoman. You can grind it to game God Unchained to get and grab that Vanguard Axewoman for free. This is a creature to attack 2 health, 1 mana. Blitz. Creature with Blitz can attack an enemy creature with not gods, but not gods the turn they are summoned. So if you want to attack the god with a creature that's just been summoned, you need to have God Blitz on it. If you have God Blitz, can attack a creature or a god immediately when it has been summoned. If you have only Blitz, it can attack just a creature immediately. So that's a good card to have for a card set. Costs 16 cent USD in Ethereum. So for a welcome card, it's a little bit expensive. Guild Enforcer. The third card inside of the neutral side of the card character is a creature. 3 attack, 5 health, 5 mana from order set. Frontline. So the creature is need to be attacked first before any other creature that is not frontline or is backline. So the frontline protect all creature on the board and also your god because you need to attack the frontline first before attacking the enemy god. Armor 1 have also damage reduction of 1, so Guild Enforcer is really a good defender to have because you have armor 1 and also is a frontline. So it's a really powerful card to have and it's from Guild 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 class guild race card. This card of order costs really less than any card, 27 cent USD, so not expensive. Now let's see the death card inside of the deck. Let's start with the most expensive card. We have Overseer of Vitality. This is a rare card, order set, creature 6/6, cost 7 mana. When enter the battlefield, give -2 health to each enemy creature and +2 strength to each other friendly creature. So Overseer of Vitality is a good rare card to have. Costs only 18 cents to have, so I think I will buy it. So let's go buy it right now. Let's go to Token Trove. Overseer of Vitality. Okay, let's go see that. Overseer. Overseer of Vitality on Gods. I have 0.52 gods for the moment and it costs 54. Cost 0.54 gods. No, I got 0.52. 22 cent. It cost 22 cents. 0.54. Hmm Let's see if I can grab some gods on chain. God token from the claim. Oh, now immutable passport. Gaming profile. Get your passport. Caroy, Gmail. Let's go on the other side. So we need a passport now to play, so I will configure it later on. So Overseer Vitality is a good card to have. Now on this card we have Vampiric School, a no-tier creature that costs expensive mana, but is 6 strength, 6 health, 6 mana. But when into the battlefield, you summon a creature that costs 3 mana or less from your void and give it soul less. So you can summon a creature that costs 3 mana or less. It's from the core set, so you can have it for free Vampiric School. So you don't need to buy it, you can grind the game. Ray of Disintegration is a spell that costs 5 mana, destroy a creature, and deal 2 damage to each god. Ray of Disintegration is really good to kill a big beast, and also you deal 2 damage to each god, so you can, if you have more health than the enemy god, you gain control of that. If not, you gain control if you destroy the big beast in the field, so it's very useful. Also is a core set card, so you can grind the game to have it for free, or you can buy it for 4 cent USD Ethereum. So it's a very good card to have, Ray of Disintegration. So I think I will buy it, Ray of Disintegration. I will buy it 2 time, very good to have, good card, good common card for sure. Confirm 2 time, sign 1 time, sign 2 time. I got the card 2 time. Okay, so now next card we have over here Nether Swarm Lord is an epic card. Rarity, creature, 3 attack, 5 health, 5 mana from order set. At the end of your turn, give +1/+1 to each other friendly nether. If you're a frenzy, you also draw a card. That Nether Swarm Lord is awesome because it gives +1/+1 to each other friendly nether. Not this guy, but if you have two Nether Swarm Lord, they boost each other to a really powerful order set card that costs $1.94 USD and Ethereum. So that's really not expensive, but start to be expensive. I suggest you to buy it because it's really a good card to have in any Nether card Nether card deck. Corpse Explosion spell costs 5 mana. Destroy each friendly nether, deal 1 damage to the enemy god for each nether destroy. If you are frenzy, instead you deal 3 damage for each. So that corpse explosion is really something I need to have. So I will buy it also. Corpse explosion, explosion, 0.58 cent, 0.58 gods. Not funny. In MX maybe 0.17, 0.03, 0. dot one dot one. Hmm, not funny. Cannot buy it. Okay, that is a good card to have. Undead Shimra, creature, 3 attack, 5 health, 4 mana. After this creature attack and war, so after the attack or also when enter the battlefield, deal 2 damage to each god. So that Undead Shimra give you advantage in the game because when you attack the enemy god, it deal also too much damage to the enemy god and 2 damage to you. So that's common, is really interesting to have from trial set. Is not a core set, so you cannot grind it for having for free. But if you grind the weekend tournament, you can get grind and have from free pack of Tide of Fate, I think so. So you have Undead Shimra, that is a good common card to have because it deals 2 damage to each god after this creature attack or when it's entered the battlefield. So that can give you an advantage in the game. Perseverance, spell, cost 4 mana, summon 3/1/1 zombie to attack an enemy creature. If a zombie summoned this way is destroyed, summon another zombie. So if you have a 6/6 creature, you can summon 3/1/1 zombie like that. The 3/1/1 zombie attack the same creature, got destroyed, summon another zombie each time. So you get 3 other zombie that maybe attack the same creature or just return back on the battlefield. So that's something I need to verify or test. That came from Wolf of Ben of Wolf set that costs $1.78 USD, so not expensive but can be really useful inside of the deck to destroy a good creature. Decaying Rhino, a big creature that costs 4 mana only, 5 strength, 6 health. At the end of your turn, unless you're frenzy, this creature take 1 damage. So if you're not frenzy, this creature take 1 damage, but if you're frenzy, it doesn't take nothing. So it's really a good card common to have because 4 mana to have a 6 health and 5 strength is really powerful to have. 9 cent USD and Ethereum for a common that can change the board. So let's try to see if I can buy the Decaying Rhino in Gods. 0.43, 0.35. I cannot buy it. Too expensive for the moment. I need to grind the game. Necroceptor is a relic. 0 attack, 1 durability, costs 3 mana. Is a good card to have for a zombie deck or also if you want to protect yourself with death. Because at the end of your turn, you summon a 1/1 zombie with leech. If you're a frenzy, you give that zombie +1/+1. After a zombie enter your void, your opponent lose 2 favor. Necroceptor can reduce the favor point of the opponent when you have a lot of zombie die. But the good news with Necroceptor with the deck of zombie that is a nature deck, you can have a chance to summon always a 2/2 zombie when you frenzy or a 1/1 zombie at least. That's a good card to have. Cursed Obelisk is a creature, 1 attack, 4 health, 3 mana, come from order set, backline. So every creature that doesn't have backline protect the backline, or frontline protect the backline. This curse obelisk cannot attack. At the end of your turn, you summon a 1/1 zombie with leech. If you're frenzy, summon an additional zombie. So the curse of obelisk that give you a chance to have a 1/1 zombie at the end of your turn. Or if you frenzy 2 other zombie, is a good combo with Necroceptor because like this you can have 3 zombie, so 2/1/1 and 1/2/2 when you're frenzy, or if you're not frenzy you have 2/1/1 creature that appear on the field. The legendary card the only legendary card inside of the deck, Shira the Spirit Speaker, creature, 1 attack, 3 health, 3 mana, Pen of Wolf set, backline. So when you have a creature that is not backline or is frontline, protect all the backline first. Ally, so when you have a knitter that enter the battlefield, target an enemy creature, you got take damage equal to that creature health, and you destroy that creature. So it's not that bad. You can kill creature with taking damage from that. It's not bad. It's can be helpful and useful. That legendary card is the most expensive card inside of the deck, $10.21 USD and H-ROM. Is interesting card to have inside of the nature deck. Wicked Fire, creature, 2/2, Cost 2 mana. When enter the battlefield, destroy an enemy creature with 1 health and summon a 1/1 Impling. So it's good because you can destroy a creature that have 1 health remaining. Voracious Fiend, creature 2/2, cost 2 mana. Leech, Afterlife, summon a 1/1 zombie with Leech. So that Voracious Fiend is really useful because you have Leech, so you can gain back your life. And also when it's dead, you have a zombie 1/1 that appear with Leech, so you can gain back your life again. Now the two remaining card is Curse of Greed, spell that costs 2 mana, destroy an enemy creature with cost of 3 or less, and if you empower 2, so when you pay 2 more mana, so 4 mana totals, you also add a Feral Unloom to your hand, so you can have a 1 mana spell that have empowered 2, so you get paid 3 mana to have a 1/1 Wretched Vanguard that is not Blitz, that is just on the field, and also I have a summon a 2/2 Valve Reaver that is Blitz and Burns, I think so. So it's a good Feral Alum to have nature card inside of the deck. And the last card we put inside this deck was Blight Bomb. So it's a core set. You can grind the game to have it for free. It's a spell that costs 1 mana. You destroy a creature with health of 3 or less. That Blight Bomb is really a useful card to have in all death card that exists because when you have a big beast that have 3 health remaining, you can destroy it with Blight Bomb, one shot kill with 1 mana. Really not expensive card to pay for killing a big beast at 3 mana remaining, at 3 health remaining. And that common card costs only 7 cents USD because it's from card set, so you can grind the game to have it. So that's the end for the top deck, Bridget deck number 1. That is a player ranked number 9. Win rate 61.9% of the creator and 65.4 for the overall. So that's the first budget deck of the night. Now let's talk about the number 2. It's created by number F0000 question mark guts ID 3363369 ranked player number 22 win rates 56.6 percentage. The cost of the deck was $29.16 USD when I take a look today in the afternoon, and the deck name is Zoo War. So let's see what we have inside of the deck. Here, the deck now is no more 29.16, is reduced to 28.93, so the cost is reduced. So that's interesting. The creator, like I say, on the profile is 56.6% of win rate. The overall is 58.3% of win rate, more matches than the creator, and also more win rate percentage of 2% around that. So it's really a good deck to have because it's near 60%. Now let's see the neutral card we have inside of this deck. We have Feral Shapeshifter, creature, 4 attack, 4 health, cost 4 mana, item for 1 turn, so it cannot be targeted by spell or attack for 1 turn, but can be targeted by random enemy creature spell because it's not selected like a target. When it's entered the battlefield, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature that you selected. So that Feral Shapeshifter, you can get grab it for free when you grind the game because it's a core set card, but you can grab it for 29 cent USD and Ethereum. Feral Shapeshifter is a good card to have in a lot of deck. I use it for my nature deck and also some of my other death card or war deck is still good. Next neutral card is Vanguard Axewoman, creature, 2 strength, 2 health, 1 mana, Blitz. Creature with Blitz can attack an enemy creature but not a god the turn they are summoned. But if you want to attack the god when you have Blitz, it's God Blitz that you want to have, like the uh, wooden, wooden, wooden goblin cutter, something like that. I think so. So Wooden Goblin Cutter, Woodcutter Goblin is really a good card to have in War deck also. So that Vanguard Axewoman is a welcome set card. You can grind the game to have it for free in the core welcome set when you play the game. Third neutral card is Leviathan Hunter, creature, 2 attack, 1 health, cost 1 mana. When into the battlefield, equip a 1 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. If you control another Viking, equip a 1 attack, 2 durability barbed hook instead. That Viking came from Genesis set, so you need to buy it, but it's a good common to have because with War deck you have a lot of relic, and if you gain a relic with this Leviathan Hunter, you can grab a chance to have combo with another spell card of war that destroy a relic and kill all creature on the board. So that's a good card to have for combo. That's common is more expensive than any common card I see. It's $2.35 USD and Ethereum, so it's really expensive but good card to have. Now in the war card side we have start with the most expensive card. Draka Gatherer, rare card, creature, 4 attack, 5 health, 5 mana. The first time a creature is destroyed each turn, add a Draconid shard to your hand. So this is came from Tide of Fate set, the new one. So Draconid shard is a spell that costs 1 mana. Dwell the dragon and add it to your hand. Dwell is make you choice between three different dragon that is came from any gods. Mana Surge is when you play uh, for 8 mana. In a case, instead of Dwell, summon it instead. So you need to have a 9 mana. So you need to Mana Surge 8. That means you need to play uh, 8 mana card or a lot of card that costs 8 mana in total. And after that, you cast that Dragonite shard, and the Mana Surge become activated when you have played the 8 mana before summoning the Mana Surge. So it's really good card to have because when you are in the 9 mana turn, you need to spend your 8 mana, and after that you summon Dragonite shard. You instead of dwell a dragon and put it in your hand, you dwell a dragon and you put it on the field. So it's really a different. That's make a game difference and also make the chance to change the board where you can win the match with that difference. Draka Gatherer is a rare card that costs 31 cent USD in Ethereum. So it's really a new card, not expensive, but suggest you strongly to have that card because it's really a good combo with Draconite chart. Can be a good card with Mana Surge. Next, we have White Fur Guard, creature, 5 attack, 4 health, 4 mana, frontline. So we defend all creature on the board and also the frontline and also your god because the enemy need to attack the frontline first before attacking your god or any other creature on the board. Empower 1 when you pay 1 mana more, so in case 5 mana, this creature gain protected. So the first damage done on that creature become revoke. White Fur Guard is a common that is also popular to play in Mortal Judgment set is 22 cent USD and Ethereum, so it's a good card to grab because it's a good card to protect your creature. Next, we have Cunning Challenger, creature, 4 attack, 4 health, 4 mana, Tempt Fate. When you Tempt Fate, you select between two fates abilities, and you can keep one abilities without tempting the fate, so in case keeping it for sure, or you tame the fate to have another stuff that you just do head or tails, and if you get the fate, so in case you get the blue and I think it's the head, if you get head, in the case your fate is complete, and if you succeed the fate, you get the ability and the boat ability. If you don't tempt fate, you have one ability. If you tempt fate, you have the both ability, I think so. Just one ability, but very more powerful. But what is interesting with Cunning Challenger is at the start of your turn, you tempt fate every time, so you can gain one health, can gain overkill, can gain protected, can gain ward, can gain different ability with fate, so it can be really interesting and change the game. It came from Mortal Judgment set. It costs 11 cent USD for a common, so it's not expensive, very interesting to have. I have it already 2 times. Another round, is another spell. That's a spell that costs 4 mana. Give a friendly creature plus 3 attack, plus 3 health, and at the end of your turn, if you're frenzy, give a random creature in your hand +1 +1. Another round is my favorite card to boost a creature on the field, and when you frenzy, you boost a creature in your hand. So when you have only one creature in your hand and you just get frenzy, keep that creature in your hand and boost it until a lot of time to make sure you have a big beast coming from a low cost creature. So another round is very useful card. It's very a popular card, and I think I put it in all my war deck. It came from order set. Cost 27 cent USD for a rare card. I think it's not expensive for a rare card that is very popular and been used in all my war deck for boosting creature. Reveler, creature, 3 attack, 2 health, 3 mana, protected. Protection sub the next source of damage this creature will take. So protected give protection of one first source of damage. So it's not bad. It came from the welcome set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. The price of the game is 7 cent USD and Ethereum, so it's not that bad. But it's not a card that you stress you to buy. You can grind the game to have it. Lycaeus Adherent is a creature, 3 attack, 4 health, 3 mana, Empower 1. When you pay 1 mana, it costs 4 mana. You give +1 strength to each creature and also deal 1 damage to them. Lycaeus Adherent can be useful to kill creatures that have 1 health remaining. So it's really useful because whatsoever you give 1 strength, it deal also 1 damage to all creatures, including yours, so be careful. The price of that Chaos Adherent is 9 cent Ethereum in USD, so for a common is not expensive. Really suggest you to have it for Olympian deck, for war deck, really useful. Blade of Six, Relic, 3 attack, 2 durability, 3 mana, core set, God Blitz. So that Blade of Six is a relic that can attack the enemy god immediately or a creature immediately that came from the guard set core set. So you can have it for free when you grind the game, or you can buy it with 9 cent USD and Ethereum for the common, not expensive. Woodcutter Imp is a creature that is 3 attack, 3 health, 2 mana. God Blitz can attack the enemy god immediately or a creature immediately. The only bad side with that card is after this creature attacks, you got take damage equal to that damage dealt. So if you boost his strength, you receive that strength damage in your face. But if you kill the enemy god first, I think you win the game. That Woodcutter Imp came from Wonder Winterland set. That rare card is more expensive than any other rare card I see at the moment. $5.47 USD and Ethereum. Woodcutter M is the most popular card in Winter Wonderland for War deck because it's really useful for 2 mana God Blitz, very powerful. Warmonger Smith, creature, 2 attack, 4 health, 2 mana. When enter the battlefield, give your relic +1 strength for its next attack. Warmonger Smith is good when you have relic to give +1 strength to your relic. I found it a bit hard to play because you need to have a relic first before playing it to give it strength +1, but it's still good, a good combo with a relic deck of war. Still Olympian, so can be good with Olympian deck with other card that boosts Olympian. That Warmonger Smith came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free, or you can pay that epic rarity card at 60 cent USD and Ethereum, really expensive for a car set, but really interesting to have. Spellcast Captain, creature, 3 attack, 2 health, cost 2 mana. When into the battlefield, equip 1 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. If you're frenzy, give that relic +1 strength. So if you're frenzy, you summon a 2 attack, 1 durability barbed hook. Not bad, really interesting to have a relic. It can be in good combination with another card of war that destroy the relic and destroy all creature in the field if you destroy the relic. The epic card Volcast Captain costs $2.60 USD in Ethereum, so a bit expensive for an epic card, but not that expensive. Next card, Tavern Brawler, creature, 2 string, 3 health, 2 mana, core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. I have Blitz, so you can attack a creature immediately, not a god immediately, but the creature. The common core set card costs 11 cent USD, not expensive. Now the Trial Spirit, creature, 2 strength, 2 health, 1 mana. When into the battlefield, give 1 health to a friendly creature. It came from the core set. You can grind the game to have it for free. That common costs 13 cent USD for a card set that is not that expensive. Now the last card from that war deck is Kin Valkyrie, creature, 1 strength, 3 health, costs 1 mana. After this creature take damage, a random friendly creature gain +1 strength. That came from Mortal Set. Is a rare card that costs 87 cents USD. It's not that expensive because that creature have only 3 health. So because of that, it's not boosting a creature a lot. You need to have a card that boosts its health to boost more creature. So that's the end of the top budget deck number 2, ranked player number 22. So now let's talk about the top best player number 3. The budget deck number 3 is a commercial, number sign, dollar sign, ID 1912502. Ranked player number is 27. The win rate of the player is 55.3% of win rate. The price of the deck is 27.51 cent USD, and the deck name is Atlantine Magic. So I'm glad that I show you a Atlantine Magic that is a budget deck, so it doesn't cost too much. So now, like you can see, the price is dropped to $26.95 USD, really less cost than what I mentioned to you earlier. The creator 55.3% of win rate. Don't remember the matches, but the overall is 50% of win rate and 84 matches that was played. Let's see the neutral card side over here. Undertow Rover is a good creature that is 2 attack, 3 health, 3 mana. At the end of your turn, give protected to random another friendly Atlantine without protected. So the Undertow Rover give protected to any other Atlantine that doesn't have it. So can change the battle result of the game. Sentinel Princess, creature, 2 attack, 2 health, 1 mana. When enter the battlefield, if you control another Atlantine, this creature get +1 strength, so become a 3/2. That came from Genesis set, so it's a common that costs 89 cents USD, so not expensive. Crystal Seer Acolyte is a creature, 2 attack, 2 health, costs 1 mana. Very popular in the Magic card deck because after your opponent play a spell, give +1/+1 to random friendly Atlantine. So this card boosts the Atlantine of +1/+1 when you play a spell. So that Crystal Seer Acolyte is very powerful and important in that deck because you boost your creature. This came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. The epic card costs 56 cents USD and Ethereum. So that's the end of the neutral set card. Now let's see the magic card we have inside of the deck. So let's see the most expensive card. We have Mana Starved Construct, creature, 0 attack, 7 health, costs 5 mana. When into the battlefield, you force C5. That means you see the top 5 card of your deck. You select which one you put it at the bottom and which one you put it at the top. So the one you don't select, you put it at the top. The one you select, go to the bottom. Gain strength equal to the number of Atlantine you foresee. So in a case, if you foresee 5 Atlantine and you put it on the bottom of your deck, you gain strength equal to the number of Atlantine. So it's really interesting to have. So if you foresee 5 Atlantine, you gain 5, 7. Very interesting. That came from Tide Fate Tide of Fate set. That common creature costs 7 cent USD, not expensive, so really interesting. Next card is Worm Breath, is a spell that costs 4 mana, deal 5 damage to the enemy god or enemy creature. This came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. That command costs 7 cent USD and Ethereum, so not expensive to have. Enduring Archive, creature, 4 strength, 3 health, 4 mana, came from Tide of Fate, the new set that came out recently. At the end of your turn, if the top card of your deck is Atlantine, gain protected. So that's cool because if you look at the top of your deck and is an Atlantide, you gain protected. So that's a good card to have inside of the Atlantine deck. Crystal Techniques. Spell. Cost 4 mana. Pick one. Summon a copy of a friendly Atlantine or give 2 friendly Atlantine +2/+2. Mana search 6. So if you use 6 mana of spell or creature before doing Crystal Technique, so before using 4 mana to doing it. So that means you need to have 10 mana to using, and the maximum mana is 9. So you need to refresh some mana to have a chance to do the mana search to do boats. But if you don't do boats, the interesting fact is you give 2 friendly Atlantine +2/+2. So that's interesting to boost 2 Atlantine. The price of that rare card costs $2.03 USD and Ethereum. That's maybe because the Tide of Fate is just came out. Wavepoint Patroller. Creature. 3 attack, 3 health. Cost 3 mana. From Tide of Fate set. When into the battlefield, if the top card of your deck is an Atlantine, transform into it and set this creature's strength and health to 3. So if you have Atlantide on the top of your deck, it copy itself to be that Atlantide and become a 3/3 creature. So have is ability of that Atlantide. So it's not bad. If you have Atlantide that have good ability, you can copy the ability, so you can have double ability that can be useful. This card is a common that costs 9 cent USD, Ethereum. Not expensive, but can be interesting. Now we have Face Touched Golem. Creature, 3 attack, 3 health, cost 3 mana, ward. So the first spell targeted that creature is cancel, or is reveal, or revoke. When into the battlefield, give ward to another Atlantine. So another Atlantine is protected by spell, ability. That's cool. That Phase Touch column came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it discard for free. This came from the Epic Rarities, so the price of that card is 40 cent USD and Ethereum, not expensive. Dwarf Atlant is a creature, 2 attack, 4 health, cost 3 mana. When into the battlefield, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. So that is come from the core set. You can grind the game to have it for free, or you can buy it the common card at 4 cent USD and Ethereum. Time Bomb. Creature. 3 attack, 2 L. Cost 2 mana. Afterlife. When this Time Bomb die, deal 2 damage to the weakest enemy creature. So that card is really cool because if you have an enemy creature that have a weakest creature that has 2 health remaining or 1, you kill it immediately. That came from the core set, so you can grind the game for having for free. The cost of that epic card is 29 cent USD in Ethereum. Next, the Portable Fortress. Creature, 1 attack, 6 health, 2 mana. Frontline, protect all creature on the board and your god as well, but this Portable Fortress cannot attack, so it came from the core set. You can grind the game to have it for free, and also the common card costs 7 cent USD in Ethereum. Next, Excavation Analyst. Creature, 3 attack, 2 health, 2 mana. When into the battlefield, if the top card of your deck is Eglantine, draw it. It's interesting. Excavation analyst, if you Eglantine, you draw that card immediately. It came from Tide of Fate set, the new set, very interesting to have for Eglantine. I think it will boost the new way of playing Eglantine. This common card costs 20 cent USD in H-ROM, so it's not that bad. Next, we have Atlant Raptor, creature, 2 attack, 3 health, costs 2 mana. When into the battlefield, if the top card of your deck is Atlantine, you deal 2 damage. It's perfect, it's powerful, because it's a deck of Atlantine, so for sure you deal 2 damage if you have Atlantine at the top of the deck. This came from Tide of Fate, so I think Tide of Fate will use the looking top of the card deck to see what it is. So it's interesting Tide of Fate set, it's interesting gameplay. The rare card over here costs 53 cent USD in Ethereum. Now, Undertow Striker, creature, 1/1, costs 1 mana, protected. When into the battlefield, you draw a spell. At the end of your turn, you obliterate it. So in a case, Undertow Striker gives you a spell to play as soon as possible. But if you don't play that spell, you remove from the game that spell. So it's very interesting to have a spell if you need it. It came from Tide of Fate set, so it's really good at Clantine to have in Magic card deck. The rare card over here is really expensive, costs $7.70 USD, a really expensive card. Now we have Scuttler Sentry, creature, 2 attack, 1 health, costs 1 mana. Afterlife, deal 1 damage to 2 random enemy creature. So this Custer Sentry can give you an advantage to kill 2 low health enemy creature. Came from Mortal Judgment set. A common that costs 4 cent USD Ethereum. Not bad. Now the last card we have over here is Ackland Forager, creature, 2 attack, 1 health, costs 1 mana. When into the battlefield, you foresee 2 cards. You look the top 2 card of your deck and select which one you put at the bottom. Then, if the top card of your deck is in Clantine, gain Blitz. So if one of your card deck is in Clantine, this card gain Blitz to attack a creature immediately. That came from the Tide of Fate set. Common card that costs 36 cent USD Ethereum. Not that expensive. So that's the end of the number 3 deck, budget deck of the player ranked number 27. That is super awesome. So now before the number 4 and number 5, we're gonna do a little break of like 5 minutes, the time I take a coffee and I'm coming back for you. Hello everyone, I'm back. Oh yeah. So bonne nuit, petit ça. Fais des beaux rêves. Attention à toi. Je suis content de t'être passé. Je suis désolé, je me tombe toujours en break quand tu viens passer, tu sais, un petit coucou. Je trouve ça dommage que j'ai jamais. On dirait qu'on se pogne jamais au bon moment. C'est plate. Mais c'est pas grave. On va réussir à un moment donné de se pogner au bon moment. Donc, let's go with the next number four top best budget deck I discovered for you. Now we are in four in the rank. We're in rank number 42. The player is Disposal Mac ID 4333932. The win rate of the deck is 61.4 percentage of win rate. The price of the deck is 33.49 USD when I discovered the deck. Deck name is Zombie Tempo Death. Tempo Death. So it's a really good depth deck that costs not too much. 23.49 USD is really low cost. So let's show the card deck now. So I see 33.49. You have in Greece to 33.88 181 cent USD and Ethereum. The creator have in my head 61.4 percentage, but they have didn't play more. Now we have play more. He has 60.2 percentage of win rate with 221 match, but with 1,592 match, you can get 57 percentage of win rate in overall. So it's not a bad deck for a budget deck. Maybe ranked at 42, but not that bad. So what we have in the skull in the neutral side, we have Skeletal Applied creature, one attack, two health that costs one mana and armor one. So that so I have a damage reduction of one. So need to do three damage to kill it or more. Now what we have in the death card side. So now let's see the expensive card over here. Overseer of Vitality creature, six attack, six health, cost seven mana. When enter the battlefield, give -2 health to each enemy creature and +2 strength to each other friendly creature. So that Overseer Vitality is powerful to boost a creature of +2 strength and also reduce the health of your enemy. That rare card is really the lowest cost card I see. 20 cent USD and Ethereum. I suggest you to grab it at least one time for a deck. Two time for a deck I think is too much for a deck because you need to keep some mana for survive. So I think Overseer of Vitality should have one time in the deck, not two time, because it's seven mana cost to play it. Nether Swarm Lord, creature, three attack, five health, costs five mana. At the end of your turn, give +1/+1 to each friendly Nether. If you're frenzy, you also draw a card. Nether Swarm Lord, for me, is a creature that you need to have at least two time in the deck. Whatsoever it costs five mana is give you the boost of all other friendly nature in your nature deck that is +1/+1 at the end of your turn. If you have two Nature Swarm Lord inside of the board, each other give +1/+1 to each other. So it's really a good combo and powerful. This came from Order Set. It is an epic card that costs $1.94 USD. So I suggest you to grab it because this card can be popular and useful in the future because a nature deck can need it for sure. Corpse Explosion spell costs 5 mana. Destroy each friendly nature. Deal 1 damage to an enemy god for each nature destroy. But if you're frenzy, you deal 3 damage to each instead. So Corpse Explosion is a order set card, a rare card that I suggest you for sure that have it in all nature deck that you have at least one or two. Because when you're frenzy and you have let's say six creature maximum, let's calculate it. You do six times multiplied by three, so that's mean 18 damage that you do to the enemy god minimums one time with six creature on the board. That is nature and when you're frenzy. So if you have six creature on the board, you have attack with the six creature. Try to reduce the health of the enemy under 18 and you win the match. That came from other set. Rare card, 18 cent USD. Corpse Explosion, really good to have, I think so, for a knitter deck. Perseverance is a spell that costs 4 mana. Summon 3/1/1 zombie that have leech to attack an enemy creature. If a zombie summoned this way destroy, you summon another zombie. So Perseverance, if you attack a 3/3, you have 3/1/1 that sacrifices itself on the 3/3, but you have one summoned and you have also always a summoned zombie that is summoned when it is destroyed. So you got like three other zombie waiting for the next turn. So that is useful. That came from Ben of the Wolf set. Rare card. And that rare card is really expensive. Suggest you to have it to defend yourself. $1.78 USD and Ethereum. Good card to have another zombie in the void. So really good to have. Decaying Rhino, a popular card inside of the Death card because it's a creature that have 5 strength, 6 health, and costs only 4 mana. And at the end of your turn, unless if you're frenzy, this creature take 1 damage. So if you're frenzy, this creature take no damage, but if you're not frenzy, this creature take damage. So be careful about it. But it's very useful card, very popular since last year, and since the time I talk about Death card, Decaying Rhino always came in. So for other set card, this card is popular and awesome. Is a common card, so I suggest you strongly to buy it for 9 cent USD. It's really useful and interesting to have for a dev card. Necroceptor, another popular card to have in Nether deck because it's a zombie that can be summoned. Is a relic that have 0 strength but 1 durability, cost 3 mana. At the end of your turn, you summon a 1 attack, 1 health zombie with leash. This one, 1/1 leech. If you are frenzy, give that zombie +1/+1. After the zombie enter your void, your opponent loses 2 favor. The leech make you gain the damage the creature made to your health of your god. So that's really useful. If you have 5 strength and do 5 damage, you gain 5 health. But if you have 5 strength and 5 strength and kill a 1 health creature, you gain 1 health because the damage is made. Yes, so Necroceptor is a card that is very popular in a lot of death cards. So since last year was Zombie deck, now is good for Nature deck because Zombie is a Nature. So Necroceptor is an epic card from other set, very popular and expensive. $4.97 USD for epic rarity, very expensive, but can be more with the legendary. Fickle Cambion, creature, 3 attack, 3 health, 3 mana, come from the core set, so you can grind the game to have the card for free. After you got take the mage, this creature gain +1/+1. So with the death, you can use the ability God Power that make each god receive 2 damage each side or 1 damage each side. So this Fickle Cambion gain +1/+1 each time you get damage. This came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. Is an epic rare card that costs 36 cent USD and Ethereum. Cursed Obelisk, another card that need to be inside of either always all nether deck because that creature is a 1 strength 4 health, costs 3 mana. Backline, so all creature protect the Cursed Obelisk before they need to kill all of the creature before attacking the backline or attacking the front line first. This obelisk cannot attack. At the end of your turn, you summon a 1/1 zombie with leech. But if you're frenzy, you summon an additional zombie. So if you're frenzy, you can have 2 zombie 1/1. With Necroceptor, you have 3 zombie on the field. 1/2/2, 2/1/1. So that's good combo. First legendary inside of the deck, the only one. Shira, the Spirit Speaker. She started to be popular because it's the second time. Last week I talked about her. This week is the third time I talk about her. So that legendary start to be very popular for Nether deck because that creature is a 1 strength, 3 health, cost 3 mana backline. So you need to kill all of the creature that doesn't have backline before attacking the backline, or need to kill the front line first. Ally, so all nature when it's entered the battlefield, you target an enemy creature. You got take damage equal to that creature's health remaining, and then you destroy that creature. So Shira the Spirit Speaker can be really useful because if you have a lot of nature that make you gain health with leech, so you can destroy this creature that have 3 health remaining and get 3 damage and kill it. But if you kill a big beast that have 8 health, you can have difficulty to win because you have a lot of gut damage on each side that cannot give you advantage if you take 8 damage. But be careful when you play Shira the Speedbreaker because you need to target the enemy creature that doesn't have too much health to doesn't get too much damage in the face, or make sure you can gain that health with leech. That Shira the Spirit Speaker came from Ben of Wolf, is a legendary that costs $10.80 USD and Ethereum, so it's not that expensive. I suggest you to grab it as soon as possible because that card can be expensive later on. Wicked Fae, creature, 2 attack, 2 health, costs 2 mana. When enter the battlefield, you destroy an enemy creature with 1 health, summon a 1/1 Empling. So when you destroy an enemy creature with 1 health, you summon also a 1/1 Empling for you. So that Wicked Fae is useful. That came from the core set. You can grind the game to have it for free. Rare card, costs 20 cents USD to have it. Voracious Fiend, creature, 2 attack, 2 health, costs 2 mana. Leech, so when you attack, you gain that damage done on in your health. Afterlife, you summon a 1/1 zombie with Leech. This creature 1/1. Each time you do damage, you gain that damage in health with Leech. That Voracious Fiend is came from other set. Is a common that costs 9 cents USD, so it's really good nature to have inside of the deck. Curse of Greed, very powerful spell that costs 2 mana. You destroy an enemy creature with cost of 3 or less, and also you empower for 2 mana more, so in case 4 mana in total, and you add a Pharaoh Heirloom to your hand. The Pharaoh Heirloom is a spell that costs 1 mana that summon a 1/1 Wretched Vanguard that is not Blitz. And when you pay Empower 2, so 2 mana more, so total of 3 mana, you also summon a 2/2 Vile River that have Blitz and Burn +1. So that's really a good nature summoning. Petulant Fire Spreader is a creature, 2 attack, 2 health, costs 1 mana. Come from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. After this creature attack, deal 1 damage to each god. So Petulant Fire Spreader is a good combination with Falco Cambion because when you got take damage, this creature gain +1/+1. So it's a good combo. Brimstone spell costs 1 mana. Deal 2 damage to each god and draw a card. So that's good combination with Fickle Cambion to boost your Fickle Cambion. And the last card is Blight Bomb. Creature spell costs 1 mana. Destroy a creature with 3 health or less. Came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. Is a common that costs 7 cents USD and Ethereum. Now let's talk about the number 5 top 5 budget deck. That budget deck is created by number 7 FFFD4, so Lav Sova, ID 1204690. Ranked player number 43. The win rate of that deck is 60.5% when I look at it for the creator. The price of the deck when I look at it was $30.17 USD and Ethereum. And the win rate, the deck name is Zoo Light. So let's see what we have inside of the last deck, the last top 5 budget deck. So you see the creator have 60.5% win rate, doesn't show it over here. The price is 29.55 cent USD. You have reduced. The overall is 56.9 percentage with a match of 297 made. Now let's see what we have inside of that light deck. So let's see the neutral side. We have Vanguard, Axewoman, Creature, 2/2, cost 1 mana, Blitz. Creature with Blitz can attack an enemy creature with not but not God the turn they are summoned. Only need God Blitz to attack. This came from Welcome Set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. This common card costs 16 cent USD and Ethereum. Next card in neutral set, Planetar Acolyte, creature, 2/2, costs 1 mana, bless. So you select between 3 bless stuff, so you gain favor, you open and lose favor, you deal damage with favor related, all related to favor. Super interesting to have blessed creature. After summoned, so after this creature is summoned, you dwell 3 blessed effect and play on. So that's the information of bless. So you after summon you do have 3 bless effect and play 1. So you have 3 bless effects, so you gain favor, you lose favor, you deal damage to most the one that have most favor. You gain favor, the opponent lose favor, you both gain favor, some different stuff like this. Planetar Acolyte came from Order Set, is a common that costs only 2 cent USD. Super fun to have, I think so. Now let's see what we have in the light card for the light deck that is called Zoo Light. So we have Asterius Glittering One, the best legendary card for a Stimpy deck that have a low strength creature. That creature is a that have 4 strength, 6 health, and 6 mana. Is a frontline that protect all creature on the board and also your god. When it's entered the battlefield, all friendly creatures that have strength or 2 or less, they get +2/+2. So they just need to have strength or 2, strength of 1, or strength of 0, and they gain the +2/+2 whatsoever they have 6 L. Asterius Glittering One came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have that legendary card inside of the pack that you gain when you level up. The price of that legendary card is $1.09 USD. Not expensive for a legendary card because it came from the core set. Canonize. Spell. Cost 5 mana. Give a creature +3/+3 and protect it. So Canonize is a good card to boost a creature and also give it protected so you can kill a creature that is a big beast and doesn't kill your creature. That common costs way more expensive than any other common I see, but it's really a good common to have. It costs 89 cent USD and Ethereum. Powerful for a light because give +3/+3 and protect it. Second legendary, Cern the Moderator, creature, 2 attack, 5 health, costs 4 mana. After a creature is ill, you draw a card. When it's entered the battlefield, you give order +3 to an enemy creature, then you heal each friendly character for 2. So that's perfect to heal your creature and also block an enemy creature to attack or use ability or being attacked. Cern of the Moderator came from Orderlight. The price of that legendary costs $10.30 USD. The average price for a legendary, I think so. Protective Benediction is a spell that costs 4 mana. You give 2 of the following to each friendly creature with strength or 2 or less, +1 armor or frontline or protected or 2 or +2 health. So that's very powerful Protective Benediction because when you have a low strength creature, you can have those ability to all of them. That came from Orderlight set, rare card that costs 36 cent USD, not expensive, interesting to have. Oleocenter, creature, 2 attack, 4 health, costs 4 mana. When into the battlefield, give 2 health to each other friendly creature. So Oleocenter give 2 health to all of the creature on the board. So that is very useful. That came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. That common costs 4 cent USD in Ethereum, not expensive also if you want to buy it. Chaining of the God, legendary that I have also. That spell costs 4 mana. You pick 2. The strongest creature get -3 strength and -2 health, or the weakest creature gain +2 strength +3 health, or each creature gain +1/+1. Be careful because the strongest creature can be your creature and the weakest creature can be the enemy creature. So you need to calculate it correctly. And each creature gain +1/+1 is cool, but it's also the enemy creature that gain the +1/+1 because it say each creatures and not say each friendly creature or each enemy creature. So be careful when you play Shining of God. This came from Mortal Judgment set, legendary, and that's the lowest price for a legendary, $2.80 USD. So that means this card is not that's powerful. Next card, Radiant Down. Spell, cost 3 mana. Each friendly creature gain +1 attack, +1 health, and lose sleep. Came from Order. So this card is powerful to boost all creature of +1/+1. And also if you have a creature that have sleep, they lose sleep and can attack immediately. That card is a rare card that costs 49 cent USD, so it's not expensive for a rare card. Now what we have next? Militant Taste, a popular card for light deck. This creature has 2 strength, 3 health, 3 mana. When into the battlefield, target creature, if it's yours, give it +1/+1. But if it's the enemy creature, give it -1/-1. So that card is powerful to boost your creature, but also kill a 1 health creature that remaining 1 health. Militant Taste is a corset card. You can grind the game to have it for free. That is a rare card that costs 24 cent USD, not expensive. Third legendary, we have Argus the White Wall, creature, 4 strength, 1 health, 3 mana, Ben of Wolf, front lines, so protect all creature on the field and also your gods and backline. Armor 1, have damage reduction of 1. After a differently named friendly creature maximum health increase, this creature gains the same amount of health. So when you increase the health of one of your creature, this creature gain the same amount of gaining in health. So you double you it's like you do the gaining of health to 2 creatures at the same time. August the White Wall is not that powerful, I think so, because you have 1 health. When you play that game, you need to calculate to boost several creatures at the same time. So you need to play, let's say, uh, Chaining of God to boost your weakest creature if you have one, and boost all +1/+1 creatures to gain 1 health to each creature. So it's a hard legendary to have. Roadside Checkpoint spell costs 2 mana. Summon 2/1/1 Terrific Militant. Empower 5, so pay 5 more mana, so you use 7 mana. Also give frontline and +2/+2 to each friendly creature. So that's powerful because all creatures on the field gain +2/+2 and also frontline to protect your god health. Theoric Militant is a creature that is a 1/1 that costs 1 mana. Is a creature damaged by this creature get -1 strength. So Theoric Militant is useful to reduce the strength of the enemy. So Roadside Checkpoint is multiple set is a rare card that costs only 4 cent USD. So I suggest you strongly to have it because it can be useful in the light deck. Maze of Calling, Relic, 2 attack, 2 durability, costs 2 mana. When into the battlefield, you add the 2/2 Acolyte to your hand. So it's a 2/2 that costs 1 mana only. Doesn't have no ability, but is in your hand, so you can cast it immediately. Mace of Calling came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. Is a common that costs 4 cent USD. Inquisitor Informant, creature, 2 attack, 3 health, cost 2 mana. When enter the battlefield, give order +3 to an enemy creature, so that enemy creature cannot attack for 3 turns or use their ability, and cannot be targeted by spell, ability, or attack, I think so. Inquisitor and Firman is came from Order Light set, common creature that costs 9 cents USD, not expensive. Holy Writ is a spell that costs 2 mana. All creatures with both strength 2 or less and health of 2 or less gain +4 health. So Holy Writs need to have all of the creatures that have strength 2 or less and health of 2 or less gain 4 health. So it's really useful with the creature that is August the White. Now, Village Janissary, creature, 2 attack, 2 health, cost 2 mana. When into the battlefield, give +1/+1 to a friendly creature. So Village Janissary boosts a creature that is already on the battlefield. So it's really useful in this deck to boost a tiny small creature. That Village Janissary came from the core set, so you can grind it for the inside of the game for free or buy it from the common marketplace, 4 cent USD. Vexing Vicard, creature, 1 attack, 1 health, costs 1 mana, protected and ward, so the first damage done on that creature is revoked, and the first spell or ability done on that creature is revoked as well. So that's a good card to have to protect it and ward and can boost it. The course is this card came from the core set, so you can grind the game to have it for free. Is a rare card that costs 22 cents USD, so not expensive but really cool to have as well. Vesper of Cansation, creature, 1 attack, 1 health, costs 1 mana, protected. The first damage done on that creature is revoked. At the end of your turn, you remove 1 durability from your opponent relic. Vesper of Cansation is a good card to have inside of the light deck to remove 1 durability from the opponent relic. That's good versus War deck or also Nature deck. That card came from Notal set. Is a rare card that costs 38 cents USD, so not expensive. Need to grab it. Telluric Extortionist, creature, 1 attack, 1 health, costs 1 mana, Empower 2, so when you pay 2 more mana, transform an enemy creature with strength of 2 or less into a Telluric Militant, and you gain control of it. So Telluric Extortionist is a good creature to defend yourself, because like this you can have a chance to uh, take control and transform the enemy creature to a 1/1 military militant that reduces the strength when it's damaged by that creature, but you gain control of that creature. So you remove a creature on the enemy side and you gain a creature on your side. That came from Model Set Judgment Set, rare card that costs 51 cents USD. Is really a useful card, popular in light deck, and a lot of time is used in every light deck I see at the moment. Now, Humble Benefactor, creature, 1 attack, 1 L, costs 1 mana. Echo, you summon another creature like him in your hand that have soulless that do the same thing, that costs 1 mana, that is a 1/1 automatically. So if the Humble Benefactor was a 3/3, the Echo will become a 1/1 soulless that have the same ability. So the Humble Benefactor, when it enter the battlefield, give 1 health to a friendly creature. So you cast 1 mana, so you can cast it 2 times very fast to give 2 health to one creature. That Humble Benefactor is came from Mortal Set, common card that costs 4 cents USD. So this card I will buy it because it's a good card to have. I'll buy it 2 times. Okay, I cannot buy it 2 times, so I'll buy it 1 time. Now, Empyrean Pacific is a creature that is a 1/1 that costs 1 mana backline, so all other creature normally protect her, and all frontline protect her, and also your god Elt. After you summon a creature, you give +1 Elt to this creature. At the end of your turn, give frontline to this creature if it has 10 Elt or more. So Empyrean Pacific gain 1 Elt every time you summon a creature. And when that Imperial Pacific become a 10 elt, is no more backline, it become a frontline 110. So very useful to protect your elt time by time when it become a 10 elt. This Empyrean Pacific came from Order Set, Epic Card Game, Epic Cards Rarity. The price is 42 cent USD and Ethereum, not bad. Now the last card of the top 5 budget deck is Blind Martyr, creature, 0 attack, 2 health, costs 1 mana. Is a frontline, so that is protect your all other creature on the field and also your god health. After that creature die, give +2 health to each other friendly creature. So Blind Martyr is really good to give health, so it's really good composition with Argus of White Wall that gave health to a lot of creature to increase his health. So that light deck seems not that powerful for my opinion, but seems interesting and cool to play. So that's the end of the top best 5 budget deck. So in the overall, I have two favorite deck I want you to try. The first deck I want you to try is the top budget deck number 1 from the ranked player number 9. That is Zombie Tempo deck for 61.9% of win rate. The other deck I suggest you to try this month also will be the Atlantine Magic was very interesting. The top budget deck number 3, ranked player number 27. This player was 55.3% of win rate, but the Atlantine Magic can give you a chance to know how to build Atlantine Magic. So Atlantine Magic deck was a good card, good deck to talk about because was having a good card inside of it that is popular and useful to play. So that was the end of the top best 5 player of God Unchained. I wish you to have a wonderful evening, and now and soon tomorrow I'll start returning gaming and playing. So tonight was just the top 5 budget deck streaming for you. So I wish you to have a wonderful day, and thank you for calling Insurance Service. Thank you for being with Forbidden Gods Web3 Gaming and Forbidden Gods Fire and 4. I wish you to have a wonderful evening, or wonderful day, or wonderful afternoon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Each week I talk about top best 5 budget deck from God and Change every Monday or Tuesday. Try to talk about it for you. Try to let you find the best budget deck that is played on the top 50 ranked player or low or higher. But most of the time I will try to be the top 10 or top 50, but if you go higher than top 50, I will talk about it because I need to talk about budget deck. That is the most played deck, and I have a good uh, win rate. So to that, I wish you to have a wonderful evening, wonderful afternoon.